We're going head-to-head to pick the best snacks at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Hello there, Ma'am Pam, and welcome back to another edition of the Booze and Bites Draft. This time, we're at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
This is the game where we recruit the best snacks and drinks to our team, and you tell us who's the winner.
Now, here in Animal Kingdom, you have iconic locations such as Pandora, Africa, Asia, and Discovery Island West.
That's a land we made up for this game, but we've got our work cut out for us, so let's get to going. Here's how the game works. Based on a coin toss to decide who goes first, we will alternate drafting entire lands to our team. When you draft a land to your team, you acquire all of their snacks, their drinks, their lounges, and quick service restaurants. You do not acquire any table service restaurants or seasonal snacks and beverages. We will be drafting for 3 rounds here at Disney's Animal Kingdom because there are 6 lands. The Oasis, Discovery Island, Pandora, the world of Avatar, Africa, Asia, and DinoLand, U.S.A. But upon reviewing the map prior to this video, we confirmed that there's only one table service restaurant in the Oasis, nigh on even a popcorn cart. So the Oasis is out, and instead, to make it 6, we have divided Discovery Island in 2. From looking at the tree dead on, you have Discovery Island West, which is anything to the left half of the park, and Discovery Island East, which is anything in that land to the right of that park. At the end of this video, we will each have drafted 3 lands to our teams, and you are to head to the poll on our YouTube to let us know who drafted the better team. That's enough yapping, it's time to get into the action, but first, the coin toss to decide who picks first. All right, I won last time, I believe.
Call it.
Heads, because ducks have heads.
It is tails.
No!
I get to pick first. This never happens. I am so excited. All right, I was not expecting to pick first. Traditionally, I don't. So I was planning for the second and third picks. Gotta change up the strategy a bit. I do want Nomad Lounge, but I don't want to bring my team down with Puffy Pizza right off the bat. Yak and Yeti's good, but is the rest of Asia that solid? I think I'm gonna go with a workhorse pick. A solid pick. Round 1, pick 1. Pandora, World of Avatar. Just a solid pick overall. You're coming to Team Allen.
I'm furious.
Welcome to Pandora, the world of Avatar. And we're starting off strong. Well, I shouldn't say starting off strong. We're starting off small, but exclusive in the park. They have an ice cream cart as soon as you walk inside that has a unique treat that you can only get here that has raspberry, lime, and strawberry amongst the flavors that you can get. Only get it here. You also have Pongu Pongu. This is where you can pick up the exclusive beers to this land and only this land, alongside the Night Blossom Slush, either alcoholic or non. And you also have the Pineapple Lumpia and a gigantic pretzel with beer cheese. Molly's sad about losing that one.
I am not having a party.
You're not having a party. And the star of the show is Satuli Canteen, where you can get the creme de la creme, the gem of Pandora, the cheeseburger pods. You also have a create your own bowl situation. I know that's what I'm going to be doing. And you and I both know Molly's going for those pods. I should also mention that Satuli Canteen and Pongu Pongu serve breakfast, where you can get Marshall's breakfast sandwich that has pancakes, and it's so very tasty. Now, as far as the Satuli Canteen goes, I absolutely adore the theming, the reclamation by those seeking to live more at nature here on Pandora. I love the fact that you have an open grill where you can watch as your food is being prepared. Specifically, I like watching those onions be char grilled for that delightful dressing I have put on my bowl. And one thing I particularly enjoy is as you walk inside, you're going to see just below you, look down, there are a whole host of different items that are meant to represent the culture of the Na'vi. So it's a really neat bit of very immersive theming. Not to mention these massive arrows that truly show us the size of how tall the Na'vi are.
My favorite bit of theming are these portraits of the Alpha Centauri Expedition Group establishing their camaraderie with the Na'vi here. You can see the Na'vi showing them around. And if you look closely, that guy from Ace looks pretty familiar. Look at the earring.
I have to also say, the fact that you have exclusive brews and wines here, you have a Bansi Chardonnay and a Banshee Pinot Noir, very cool. My specific favorite is the Moara High Country Ale, while I know Molly loves the Hawks Grog Ale or the Green Ale, as it is more colloquially known. Our food has arrived. I have gotten my bowl. It has noodles at the base, a charred green onion vinaigrette, and chicken as my protein. You can pick out the proteins, steak, chicken, or shrimp. You can combine them in pairs of 2 as well. You can also choose to get the boba on the side if you so wish. I don't love having the boba on my bowl, so I choose to put that on the side. Molly has picked up the kids' cheeseburger pod with a side of her favorite and preferred creamy sauce. I'll let her talk to you about that because it is her favorite. And I'm very thrilled to dig in.
This is one of my favorite meals on Disney property. As Alan mentioned, this is the kids portion, so you get 1, the adult portion you get 2, but it's basically a Big Mac in a bowl. So it's got ground beef, cheese, pickles, ketchup, mustard, all right in there. It's actually based on one of Joe Rohde's, the chief Imagineer for this park and land, his family recipe. And then yes, I get the creamy herb dressing, which is like the ranch of Pandora. It's perfection. It's so delicious. If you like a cheeseburger, like a classic Big Mac cheeseburger or just a regular fast food burger, that's what it tastes like, but you've got this soft, chewy bow. I like getting kids' meals because they come with a drink and get a little water and a side. Perfect amount to keep snacking all day. I'm thrilled to eat this, but furious it's on Alan's team.
Now, as far as your bowls go, you don't have to have noodles as a base. You can also have rice and beans or lettuce if you want to have a salad. The reason I love the bowls and I love Tuli Canteen is just because of how diverse you can make your meal, and I gotta be honest, it's on the healthier and lighter side, and that is a big win for me. Let's get a bite. You can taste that the chicken has been grilled, the green onion has been charred, the vinaigrette, a little bit of that acidity coming through to help break through a lot of the richness of the rest of the food and some of the smokiness. Noodles cooked perfectly, like a pan-fried noodle. I've had this as a salad. I've had this with rice and beans. It rocks. Whatever you get as your base. The dressings are all delicious. Yeah, this is, I'm now even more thrilled that this is my round 1 pick one.
All right, that was delicious. And now I have to make some decisions. I too was gonna draft Pandora first, but I now have the luxury of going second, which means I get the second and third pick because we do the snake style, which does lead... What?
Snake style.
Snake style. I'm very good at sports.
You know, it just reminds me of Perker Power.
No, that's dodgeball.
Oh,
You're confusing very different characters played by Ben Stiller. Yeah. Okay. I have the luxury of a little bit more strategy. Alan, I get wanting to pick Pandora, which is all solid for his first pick, because he doesn't get to pick a few more times, but I get to pick twice. And so I am boldly going to shoulder the burden of Pizzafari on my team, because that more importantly means Nomad Lounge and the rest of Discovery Island West. Welcome to Team Molly.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for her.
All right, let's talk about what I have acquired by drafting Discovery Island West to my team. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up, shall we? And the bottom would be Pizzafari. Pizzafari serves the notorious puffy pizza on Walt Disney World property. They have a couple of sandwich options as well, but it is not where I would choose to eat on a Disney vacation. However, because they're on my team and I welcome them, I will say I enjoy the bright, colorful animal theming inside. And if you've got a picky eater in your group, well, maybe puffy pizza is exactly what'll hit the spot. Puffy pizza not for you? Don't worry. I also got Terra Treats, which a lot of people don't even know exists because it has weird hours. It's the cart right as you are about to get into Africa, and that also serves pizza, but this time it's mediocre flatbreads. So, you know, if you like pizza, I did get the monopoly there. Moving into the pros, though, I got Creature Comforts, which is the Starbucks at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And while I do prefer Joffrey's, it is nice to have a full Starbucks. And they do serve a couple of fun things in there, like the Colossal Mickey Cinnamon Roll. But most importantly, you can get the flat white, which will donate money to the Cotton Top Tamarins and the Disney Conservation Fund. And then you can drink your flat white, iced or hot, and look at how cute the Cotton Top Tamarins exhibit is right across the way. And as many of you know, I love getting a coffee from Creature Comforts and taking it back to my coffee spot on the backside of the Tree of Life and just contemplating life and enjoying, luxuriating in my favorite Disney World park. So that's more of an experiential win than an actual food option. But let's be honest, the real reason I went for Discovery Island West is for the Nomad Lounge, which I think is the best lounge in not just this theme park, but in any Walt Disney World theme park. For starters, it's attached to Tiffin's, which while we cannot count the full-service restaurant at Tiffin's, we do get to count the bites on the Nomad Lounge menu because they come out of the same kitchen. But Nomad Lounge is beautiful. It's got the nice wraparound porch, nice indoor seating, incredible cocktail menu, great light bites. It truly feels like you're in a tropical oasis and not in a theme park. It is my favorite place to kick back and relax, and I am pleased that it's on my team. Now, Nomad Lounge is kind of a best kept secret, but sometimes it does still get a long wait. So I always recommend joining the walk-up wait list as it does not take reservations. You can join the walk-up wait list in the My Disney Experience app. You'll type in how many are in your party and it'll give you an estimate of how long it's going to take for your table to get seated. When you've got about 10 minutes left before your turn, they will text you so that way you don't jump like in a queue and you can start working your way back. And then they'll also notify you when your table is ready. If it says it's unavailable or it's at capacity because you're here on a busy day, just keep checking back. You can fiddle-faddle a little bit, but more often than not, I've been able to secure a walk-up waitlist spot. If you're not able to, one, they do have seating at the bar, which is first come, first serve. If you're a smaller group, you can try that. And two, they do offer cocktails to go if you walk into the bar, if you want to grab something and aren't able to get a table, or you want to grab something and drink on your way to another location or enjoying something else in the park. Let's take a look at the bites here. They have the Tiffin's bread service, which is amazing. I love the land salad because it's made out of vegetation grown in Epcot. They've also got a lovely charcuterie board, a couple of plant-based options, delicious wings, also poke bowls, and this is where you're going to find the best churros in Walt Disney World. As far as cocktails go, the lounge is themed to travel, and it's inspired by the Imagineers traveling around the world to create the park. So they've divided the menu up into different locations, and you will see drinks inspired by those flavors and ingredients. So you've got Africa, Central and South America, Asia, featuring my favorite drink on the menu, the Tempting Tigress, which is their version of an old-fashioned. And then you also have some wildlife conservation drinks, which includes the Snow Leopard Salvation, which donates money to saving the snow leopards. There's a variety of non-alcoholic beverages as well, plus a whole list of beer, wine, and ciders. Our drinks have arrived, and I am forcing myself to review something that I don't try very often because I always get the Tempting Tigress, so I want to show something else. And I love the idea behind the Snow Leopard Salvation, so I'm trying that today. This is made with Vusa African vodka, Belle de Brillet pear liqueur, mint, lime juice, and topped with ginger beer. And Alan has picked up a seasonal special, which is called the Pachyderm and the Pollinator, and it's reflects back to the story you can hear on Kilimanjaro Safari. It's about how the bee fences save the farmers' crops from the elephants trampling on them, but also gives them the ability to have bees and honey as another form of income. It's a lovely tale, and that project was help funded by the Disney Conservation Fund. Anyway, this drink's themed to that, and it's got little bees on it, which is very cute. Bees. And it's made with Bayab Rose Gin, house-made lavender bitters, honey, and lemon juice.
Look at the bees. They are so cute. All right, cheers. Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. Hold on. Whoa. That's delicious. You need to like both herbal and floral flavors. You're tasting juniper and you're tasting lavender heavily. But it is not acrid like you're going to get from that super alcoholic gin flavor. There's no punch in the mouth because the honey does a really nice job of tapering that off. This is an incredibly light and bright drink. I think this is phenomenal. And I would like it if it stayed on the menu for more than just a seasonal time. I would get this again and again. This is very, very nice.
To the leopards. I'm gonna lose my mint.
To the leopard.
And the bees.
And the bees.
The leopards and the bees. A common discussion amongst
everyone.
People. This is very good. Our wonderful server said it tastes like a mule, and she's absolutely correct because that ginger and that lime juice, though it's probably the most prominent flavors. It's a little bit spicy from the ginger. You know, sometimes ginger beer can be sweet, more like ginger ale. This is definitely like ginger beer, so you have to like that flavor. A little bit of the pear coming through, but not a lot. Pear's not my favorite fruit, but I'm not tasting a bunch of it. And it's just got a little bit of bite to let you know it has alcohol in it, but it's not super strong. It's more tart and refreshing than anything. So if you're looking for a nice light drink to have on a hot day, this is quite good, although Tempting Tiger is still number one in my book. And this is a little snack we've ordered. This is a little bit of a secret menu moment right here because this is Brazilian cheese bread, which is on the Tiffin's bread service, but we asked our server if we could just get the pão de queijo. I'm trying really hard to all my Brazilian friends to pronounce that correctly. And she said, yeah, we could. So actually, someone in the Man Fam DM'd me and said they were able to do this, which is where I got the idea. So thank you to them, and thank you to the server for bringing us cheese bread. It's also got a little of the guava sauce. Pão de queijo is basically just tapioca starch and cheese. And I believe it's gluten-free. If you don't eat gluten, don't quote me on that, but I believe it's gluten-free, so you can confirm that. And then you get a little of the guava sauce here. That bread is so good. It's super cheesy, but not too heavy. You've got a little sweetness coming in from the guava sauce. The consistency is perfect, nice and chewy. This is a perfect moment right now. Okay, that was a great pick by me, I gotta say. Listen, Alan looks shocked behind the camera, but I think you should applaud when you make a good choice in life. Good job, you. Now I get another choice, and I'm honestly between two lands. And shockingly, neither one is DinoLand, because I don't think Alan would take that from me, because that would be mean.
Are you manipulating me right now?
All's fair in the Booze and Bites trap. I am between two A names, but only one of them has Mr. Kamal's seasoned fries. So Asia, welcome to Team Molly. As we make our way into Asia, let's talk about everything joining my team. Starting with, on this path between Africa and Asia, these couple little carts. Starting with Mr. Kamal's. This is where you have those iconic seasoned fries that come with a spicy mayo dipping sauce. They are excellent, a perfect park snack. They've got different spices on them, including garlic powder and cumin, a little bit of curry flavor in there. Fantastic fast food style French fries, a little kick from that dipping. It's delightful. They also have very good pot stickers if you're looking for a different savory bite. Right across from Mr. Kamal's, you've got Caravan Road, another little stand I don't think many people realize exists, and they sell a variety of shaved ice, including kakigori, which is the Japanese style where they add the sweetened condensed milk on top, and adults, if you want to, you can add booze to any of those. And then just a scooch down the way, you've got the Warung Outpost, which has a couple of frozen drinks, including a margarita, a non-alcoholic berry drink, and some beers. As you continue into Asia, right past the bridge from Discovery Island, you've got Drinkwalla, which is primarily frozen beverages, both alcoholic and non. And then they've got some snacks as well, including one of my personal favorites, the glazed nuts. And while, again, Yak and Yeti won't count because it is a sit-down restaurant, I can count Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe, which is a quick-service restaurant that primarily serves a variety of Asian cuisine. They've got fried rice, they've got pot stickers, they've got egg rolls, curry dishes, as well as a very good quick-service American Kobe beef cheeseburger and a fried chicken sandwich. They also have a little bar around the side, not a lot of people realize is there, with a variety of signature beverages. Not too far across from Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe, you will find the Royal Anandapur Tea and Coffee Company, which is a Joffrey's, which means I have the largest Joffrey's on my team as well. Here you can get a variety of teas as their specialty, as well as your favorite Joffrey's drinks, which means I officially secured Shaky Jamaica to Team Molly. A little further down in Asia, this is a huge land bringing lots of variety to my team. You've got Thirsty River Bar and Trek Snacks. At Thirsty River Bar, they have a variety of signature beverages, but it is a bar, so you can feel free to mix and match if you'd like something else. And Trek Snacks, while nothing super unusual here, this is where you can pick up fan favorites like Mickey pretzels, Uncrustables, and popcorn, so it's good to have that on your team. And last but certainly not least is the Anandapur Ice Cream Truck, where you can get soft serve vanilla or chocolate ice cream, floats, or the specialty Yeti sundae. Really, what Asia's done for me is it has a few banger specialty items and then just classic snacks, so I feel like this is a good addition to my team because there's going to be something for everybody. I couldn't decide if I wanted the fries or the dumplings.
You can always count on Molly to have
So I got both.
absolute paralysis by analysis.
I literally panicked at the register, and she's like, what do you want? And I was like, fries, even though I plan on getting dumplings. And then she's like, anything else? And I was like, dumplings. And so
Here we are with
now
both.
we have both, but who's upset? No one. Maybe you, because I got Asia. Yeah, these fries bang. They're so good.
Spiced well. Love your dipping sauce, spicy mayo. Now let's try a dumpling. I love that they're crispy dumplings. Fluffy, not all dry on the inside. Chicken there. And a nice
Ponzu.
ponzu sauce.
These fries are maybe the best savory snack in the park. Gotta get both dipping sauces. Because I think technically cheeseburger pot is a meal, but these are so good. Perfect shareable, beautiful view. Not that the ambiance counts, but
Molly's gonna try to make it.
only when it works in my favor. When you tried to say that claiming San Fran and Universal meant you got Bruce, I was adamantly against it. But now that it works in my favor, I'm for it.
So what you're hearing, folks, is Molly's a hypocrite. Do with that what you will. Okay, I have to admit Molly made some optimal choices there with those two selections in a row, even if it is begrudgingly. Those fries were very tasty. And I do love a drink at Nomad Lounge, but I also know that she has puffy pizza on her team, and that is quite the anchor that can drag you down. Now, for my next selection, I also get 2 in a row for the snake draft. So for my selection in round 2, we're going back to Discovery Island, but this time the east side. Let's talk about what we're getting on Discovery Island East. We have the Smiling Crocodile, where you can nab some delicious macaroni and cheese. You have 8 Spoon Cafe, where you can get some additional barbecue items like barbecue wings. You also have a small cart called the Feeding Ground, where you can pick up some popcorn and soft pretzels and the like. And the main event, truly, is Flame Tree Barbecue, whereas the name would suggest you can pick up some barbecue. But I am here to go to Isle of Java, which is another Joffrey's location. That's right, I also get Joffrey's, but specifically I get a delectable treat known as the Tiger Tail that I can dip into my shaken Jamaican brew. And I'm very excited to have that delectable treat. That's right, I too have Joffrey's, but unlike Molly, I must clearly love it more because I chose to actually get the coffee and have the delectable Tiger Tail to dip into my brew. Can you believe that someone would choose fries and pot stickers over their beloved Joffrey's?
I have Joffrey's.
You didn't pick it though.
I did.
Oh, it's so good. Wow, this Tiger Tail's incredible. It's so good. Can you believe it? It's even better when you dip it into your coffee.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
So you want some cider? Right.
It is so good.
Right, this is a croissant. So it's light, buttery, and flaky. Has chocolate running through it and on it. And then it is a Tiger Tail because of the orange stripe on top. And it's real chocolate because Molly sneezed it.
That's true.
Folks, this is, you should have yourself a Molly because she helps you detect chocolate.
Chocolate mocklet need not apply.
Mocklet, we see you. No sneezes are gotten during a mocklet run.
It
The
is
chocolate
so
is
good,
got
though.
so good.
This is I said this at Magic Kingdom when I recruited it to my team because they have the Cheshire Cattail, which
Purple
is the same
frosting.
thing. Yeah. It's more than the sum of its parts because it's just a chocolate croissant, but it's so good. And you're right, dipped in this coffee, this is like a great breakfast anytime.
Right. Oh, so good. And I have to say, Discovery Island on the east side has a very strong showing. I think all of the carts that you have give you some really good options. Mac and cheese bowls again. You can pick up some extra barbecue items like those wings. And if you, people, listen, there is a contingent of folks who love Flame Tree Barbecue.
True.
So-
People love it.
Which, unlike the name would suggest, there are no trees on fire anywhere near it. So
So, kind of, if you will.
it's a touch
It's
what
dishonest.
as I think about it, wood is used to smoke the barbecue meat, and wood was once a tree, so it is a Flame Tree Barbecue. No longer dishonest.
Wow.
Lawyered. Yeah, also Joffrey's is delicious. I thought that went unsaid.
Yeah.
Add it to my team. Now let's talk about my next selection, which is going to be my final pick. There are only 2 options left in this park to be added to teams, and Molly employed some brilliant emotional manipulation earlier in the draft. She is correct. I am not going to be selecting DinoLand with my last pick. I am instead going to be choosing Africa. Welcome to Team Allen. As a secret, I didn't want to get DinoLand anyway, and I'm also secretly happy that Molly gets it on her team. Okay, now let's talk about what you do get when you go into Africa. You have the Harambe Fruit Market, which, as the name would suggest, is where you can pick up some fruit in its small market stand, as well as some of the grilled corn. Unfortunately, that is not as good as it has been in years past when it was still grilled on stage. It is now steamed backstage with spices added, which, at least in my humble opinion, not as good as it was when it was grilled on stage. You also have the Harambe Market, where you can pick up a variety of bowls and some frozen beverages, both alcoholic and non, and have it in a nice little seated covered space. I personally love the Harambe Market. You can also go to Zuri's Sweet Shop, which has the only bakery case here in Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it also has some exclusive treats you can only find here. I personally love the animal striped cookies. There is the Dawa Bar, which is located outside of Tusker House, where you can pick up some Animal Kingdom exclusive brews and some tasty exclusive cocktails. I should note it is also a full bar, so yes, it is a full bar that has been added to my team. There is also the Kusafiri Bakery that is open for breakfast, where you can get some delightful baked goods and coffees. There is the Mahindi Popcorn Cart that serves popcorn and other sort of general snacky fare. And last but certainly not least, Tamu Tamu Eats and Refreshments, where they have Dole Whip. That's right, Dole Whip fans. This time I have Dole Whip on my team, and Molly does not. And that's where we're going to go and pick up a delightful treat. We had some live music begin, which is never a con for the vibes of Africa, and I'm going to submit that under the vibes of my choice. It does make recording rather difficult, so that's why we've relocated. I would also like to say that we had 2 forms of live music. When we entered Africa on our first approach, there was another performer playing live music on the Kora Tinga Tinga, and that is a delightful addition for my ears, and it should also be a submission for how great my choice is.
You told me I couldn't count vibes.
No, we decided you were a hypocrite, so I'm going to count vibes.
Oh, then we are counting vibes. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dole Whip is delicious. This is the classic pineapple Dole Whip. They also have a pineapple crisp sundae that comes with vanilla ice cream on top, but I wanted to get Dole Whip to show you Dole Whip fans. I see you. I see you consistently voting for Molly, who puts it on her team. Let's keep that same energy.
I do hate to admit, because it is only a hindrance to me, but as I do say, my most important obligation is to tell you delicious things to put in your mouth. The pineapple crisp sundae is one of the best quick service snack stand desserts in Disney World. It's
Cosign.
It's delicious, and I don't even like pineapple, so I'm annoyed Alan got that on his team. But you know what?
You heard it here first. Actually, you heard it here second.
We
folks.
got one more land on my team to go check out. Listen. Everyone knows Dole Whip's good, okay? It's not a hot take, which is why I normally recruit it to my team. But never fear, friends, because we are going to the finest land that Walt Disney World has to offer for my last pick. And I know people are like, oh, you got it forced upon you. It's the kid pick last in gym class. Nay. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome DinoLand U.S.A. to Team Molly, where it belongs.
Before it goes extinct.
How dare you! Welcome to DinoLand USA, where, yes, unfortunately, all of these locations will be gone in the somewhat near future as DinoLand continues to phase close and eventually go extinct for good to be replaced by the Tropical Americas, which will feature Encanto and Indiana Jones for some reason. It's fine. I'm reserving judgment till I see it, but I can't act like it doesn't sting. But let's talk about what's here while we've got it, shall we? For starters, when you first walk in, you've got Trilo Bites. It used to be called Petra Fries, and it sold McDonald's French fries, which is a hilarious joke. But now, it serves buffalo chicken chips and Dole Whip. Haha, Dole Whip. I also have Dole Whip. They'll probably replace it with like Isabella's Treats or something, and there will be Dole Whip again. Moving further into DinoLand, you've got Dino Bite Snacks, one of my favorite snack stands in all of Walt Disney World because it serves one of my favorite cool treats, which is the ice cream cookie sandwich, where they have 2 fresh baked cookies with hand scooped ice cream in between. Now they permanently have a chocolate chip cookie version, but they bring a seasonal in, and right now it's the strawberry shortcake, which is my favorite version that there's ever been. It is so delicious. I love it so much. There's also floats and other classic snacks there. And then moving your way further in to DinoLand USA, you've got the legend, the icon, the incomparable Restaurantosaurus, which the menu is basic theme park food. It's burgers and hot dogs and chicken tenders. But the point and the reason you love Restaurantosaurus is the whimsical theming from those Dinosaur Institute grad students putting dinosaur bones everywhere and leaving silly messages for each other. Joe Rohde himself painted some of the portraits in that restaurant. It's incredible. So I love it regardless of the food. And you know what? It has the truffle french fries, which are actually delicious on the menu. And last but certainly not least, a little hidden gem in DinoLand USA, the Restaurantosaurus Lounge, which is on the side of Restaurantosaurus, and it is a walk-up bar where they've got dinosaur-themed cocktails as well as a few beers. They can do some basic drinks there, and they have a few snacks as well. Here she is, the final snack of the day. Saved a good one for last. This is the buffalo chicken chips, which, again, I'd like to point out, Dole Whip was also available. Pineapple and orange. But these are house-made potato chips with buffalo chicken on top, blue cheese dressing, and a celery relish. Gotten you a fork, your weapon. Gotta load up. These are good chips, too.
I don't even hate to admit it. This is a tasty treat.
This is a top-tier savory snack.
I will miss trilobites.
We all will. I love these. I love the chips because they are the house-made kettle-cooked chips, and they're seasoned nicely with, like, obviously salt, but there's some garlic or, like, pepper. So, like, there's something that's not just salt on these chips. Cumin, perhaps?
Paprika.
Paprika. Thank you. And then there's the buffalo chicken. It's not too hot. It's a nice mild buffalo, a little tang from the blue cheese, and I love the crunch and freshness of the celery tomato relish on there. Yeah, you even said this is a top tier snack, and this is just one of the many wonderful things DinoLand USA has to offer all of us.
One of the unfortunately dwindling number of things DinoLand has to offer us.
I'm so sad.
To be clear, I'm also Team DinoLand. It is a bummer it's going away. But I'm also Team good-natured ribbing.
Yeah, we do love a good-natured ribbing around here. And you know what? Maybe when this reopens, they will serve arepas. And I like arepas.
Do you think they'll heal you?
Nothing will ever heal the DinoLand-sized hole in my heart.
All right, that brings us to an end of this draft. Let us recap the teams.
Thrilled and over the moon to join Team Molly. You've got Discovery Island West, featuring the Nomad Lounge, Asia, and DinoLand USA.
Nice little slip in there.
I just want people to remember who got the Nomad Lounge.
And Puffy Pizza. Gobsmacked and ecstatic to join Team Allen, you have Pandora, World of Avatar, Discovery Island East, and Africa, featuring Dole Whip.
I also have Dole Whip. So, just saying. But this park has a lot of great food, so really you have the tough job now, man, fam. Head to the posts poll on YouTube and let your voice be heard. Who drafted the better team, Team Molly or Team Allen?
But until next time, friends, please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, follow us on all of our socials, and come join us on Discord. We'd love to have you there. The links for all that are down below.
And let us know your favorite Animal Kingdom snack down in the comments. And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Allen.
And it has been wildly delicious.
It has.
Do you want to ride dinosaur now? I am.
Oh, yes, I do.